Hello everyone, we are back for part 2 of my Ebloggers / Reliked haul. If you haven't watched the first one, there is a link to the video below. Just a couple of reminders, Ebloggers has now changed its name to Reliked, which is why the haul is Ebloggers / Reliked, but they are the same business, just changed their branding and changed their name. You can still shop the website with my 10% off discount code, that is just the Southampton girl. And also if you click the link below, it will enter the 10% off anything on the website for you automatically. So there's two ways that you can really shop with extra discount off. It's off everything on the website. It doesn't need to be things that are new in, anything like that. Even if it's in the sale or outlet, you can still use the 10% off discount. It is an affiliate code, so I do get a very, very small percentage. What else do I need to tell you? Most of the stuff in this haul is kind of the off-duty model grunge, maybe not quite grunge, but kind of more street styly kind of clothes, whereas the first half of this video is more about the dresses and the floaty trousers and that kind of thing. So depending on your style, like I mentioned in the first one, you may find the first one more interesting or this one more interesting. Or if you're like me and your style changes every day, you might like both of them. But there is such a huge range of things on Ebloggers for you to shop. So let's get started and let's go into these items. First up, we have a cropped shirt. Pause for shock. I know. Me, cropped shirt? Where has this come from? But I did see it and I did kind of think of what I could style it with, so I went for it. This is a kind of navy and burnt orange cropped shirt. It does have amazing big puff sleeves. This is kind of what sold me on it, is the fact that it wasn't just like a normal cropped shirt. It had these big puff sleeves that went down into like a skinny part at the wrist. Love that. It also has this built-in chain at the top which you can hook and unhook, obviously for getting the top on and off. But I just thought this was something that is one of those kind of statement pieces but can also be really casual at the same time. So pairing this with maybe high-waisted jeans, whether they're skinny or flared, can give a real kind of smart but grungy type look. I feel like that word keeps coming up for me. A smart kind of grungy look. So this I actually did put together with a pair of the trousers in this haul, and it was like a whole nother outfit for me. They both had different patterns on them. I wore them with some Gucci loafers. It was, oh, yeah, it was a good outfit, but it was very out there for me. Anyway, this is originally from ASOS, but I think I probably paid like £6.50 for it, something like that. Most of the items are, like in this haul, were under £10, which is just crazy because I can fill my wardrobe and I really don't feel like I've broken the bank, even though I do with shoes. But the less I spend on clothes, the more I can spend on shoes, right? Anyway, this is also tailored in slightly at the bust, which is great for me because I am bigger chested. I know I paid for it, I know I asked for it and I wanted it, but when it comes to buying clothes, it can be quite difficult. So it has got a bit of tailoring on there as well. And I just kind of liked the cropped shirt look. So I'd probably pair this, if I was going to wear it again, with some leather trousers, or maybe some high-waisted jeans, some other high-waisted trousers, something that's high-waisted, but this was only about £6.50. So I thought, even if I wear it a few times and then sell it on, I'm still getting a kind of really good cost per wear. Onto a pair of trousers. Now, this wasn't something that I would usually buy. Same with most of the clothes in this haul and the haul before, but as I mentioned, I'm really trying to kind of switch up my style and make it more effortless and comfortable, whilst also looking very put together at the same time. Not that I'm asking for much, but anyway. These are some linen trousers, again, originally from ASOS, but they're more cropped and they have kind of a turn up at the bottom like this, so they look a bit thicker at the bottom. They look fairly see-through here, but they're not actually that see-through when you wear them. Again, you can always pair them with something like a bodysuit or maybe some kind of little shorts or something underneath if you're really uncomfortable, but I wouldn't say these made me feel at all worried or felt exposed. I wouldn't normally wear kind of like linen-y trousers, but I just thought I would try something different, and I liked the fact that they were high-waisted and cinched in at the top, but then also flared and kind of a culotte at the bottom. I think I wore these with a Holland Cooper like round neck black top, But these can be paired with pretty much anything, if I could get my words out. Paired with pretty much anything. A jumper tucked into the front of them, and then when you kind of leave the back out. Even this top, something really simple, probably tucked in works best with these, but if you're gonna go for a baggy jumper, 100% leave it untucked. Just go for the full casual look. Again, definitely under £10, probably would have been £6 or £7, something like that. So well worth it for the bargain. Next up, I actually think this is men's, but there's no problem with wearing men's clothes. This is originally from the Couture Club, and it is basically just a racer vest top. It's relatively baggy and quite big. It's also really quite long, but I'm loving all of the different graphics, everything it has on it. This is the kind of thing, kind of like the one I'm wearing, I would pair it with maybe high-waisted leggings, high-waisted jeans, flared or skinny leather trousers, something like that. Probably not a skirt kind of t-shirt, but just something that's really quick and easy just to throw on, maybe with like a cardigan or a blazer, tuck the front of it into some trousers and kind of have that effortless baggy off-duty model type look. Maybe not quite at the moment because it is open-armed and it's absolutely freezing, but when it warms up a little bit, even until then, I could probably wear a blazer and stuff over the top of this. So yeah, loving this. Again, probably would have been like, I don't know, maybe like £5, £6, something like that. And it's RRP £30. So definitely saving yourself a lot of money and still getting some really good quality clothes. Sticking with the baggy top theme, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. This is also still from the men's section. This is Boohoo Man, and it is a large, but I just couldn't help myself. I saw it and I thought, oh my God, it looks so cozy. It looks so chic. I'm just gonna buy it because I love it. So this is a cable knit Boohoo Man baggy top. It does say limited edition on the front. I don't necessarily like those kind of little like phrases, but limited edition is not too bad. If it said something like live, laugh, love, probably wouldn't have bought it. But anyway, it's got this really kind of boxy square shape, which can sometimes be very unflattering depending on your figure. But I would say if you have more of an hourglass figure, it can be really flattering because it accentuates the top part. And then if you tuck in the front of it into like a pair of trousers or pair of jeans, something like that, it will accentuate your waist at the same time. So it can be really good if you've got an hourglass kind of figure. And it's also got these open arms as well, so you can kind of see like little arms poking out. So it doesn't necessarily always have to be scary and boxy and make you look bigger than you are. If you wear them in the right way, they can definitely really accentuate your figure. This I have already worn, and I think I paired it with just plain black leather trousers and just some kind of plain trainer type things I think I wore it with, but it was really comfy. And this again was probably like £8, something like that, so I'm really looking forward to getting much more wear out of this one. It can definitely be something for kind of the winter to springtime. Even though it's sleeveless, you can pop like a long sleeve top on underneath it, or like a high neck top, something like that, just to make it that little bit warmer. And then if it's spring and it's getting less freezing outside, you can throw on a blazer or a fairy coat or a jacket or something like that, and it would really work. Next we have a pair of trousers. These are probably what I would describe as like cargo trousers. These are originally from Boohoo. They do have like a pocket on the side here, so that's why I'd probably call them like cargo trousers or cargo pants, however people say it. But I have tried them on and I can't get my foot through the bottom because they're too thin. I can't get it over my heel. I don't think it's just because I have big feet. I don't have big feet, but I don't know. I can't seem to get them on my feet. But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put them to waste. I am just gonna cut a slit up the side of the trouser because they can then be kind of like a split hem trouser at the bottom, and I will actually be able to get them on and wear them. They fit everywhere else. The waist is fine. I love the fact that it's got a bit of stretch in it, but they also look like they're just kind of heavy duty cargo trousers. Plain on the back, but they do have the 2 pockets on the side and also 2 pockets on the front, because pockets are such a benefit these days. Half the things that you buy don't have pockets on them, so I just love it when they do. These are gonna go with so much, especially with a split hem. I can pair them with kind of stiletto heels and boots, anything really. Flat shoes, trainers, jumpers, skinny tops, bodysuits, anything. These are such a versatile trouser and something that's just a really good staple. If you're feeling that kind of like utility vibes outfit, these are something to definitely have in the wardrobe. Sticking with trousers, I have another pair, again, from Boohoo. Seems like there's a lot of Boohoo stuff on there. These are some black flared trousers. They are in that, I don't know how to describe this material, but it's kind of like that stretchy crepe material. These are again quite see-through, so these you would definitely need like a bodysuit or something with to feel comfortable in them. Or you could wear something long enough to kind of cover the back and maybe either tuck it into the front or have it baggy over the front as well. But I thought for the sake of, I think they were like £3 or £4, for the sake of £3 or £4, there's something that you can take on holiday with you, take to the beach with you, take to the spa. You can have your bikini underneath if you're doing that side of things, or you can wear them with like a bodysuit, a baggy jumper, maybe a baggy shirt over the top, something like that in order to make them feel comfortable. But for such a good price, it's kind of silly to waste the opportunity to even be able to think of the outfits with these ones. So I'm looking forward to what I can put together with those. I am absolutely obsessed with this next thing. I freaking love it. This is a skirt originally from Nasty Gal. This was £5. £5. £5. It's amazing. And with my discount, so that's £4.50. That's insane. This is a checkered, baggy, I say baggy, more like pleated, kind of schoolgirl themed skirt. I just love it. It is open at the front, so I'm not sure how that's going to work when I wear it, but we're gonna go with it. It's got these two buttons at the front, so you can obviously open it right up. Do they work as buttons? Yes, they do. You can obviously open it right up and then tie it back up again. Might have to wear either a bodysuit or some shorts underneath it if it's a windy day, because again, we do live in England, so you never really know. But I just thought this was the cutest thing ever. I've never really had a skirt like this at all. I do have like a dog tooth, like skinny skirt at the top, and then it kind of flares out like an, not an A-line, what's it called? Not peplum, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like skinny at the top and then it goes out and kind of like is floaty at the bottom. But I've not really ever had a skirt like this. So sticking with the grungy theme, maybe some like big gold chains, either a bodysuit if I was gonna do an out kind of vibe, or if I'm going for a daytime vibe, probably a jumper at the moment in this weather. Jumpers and skirts, I feel like are something that are often forgotten about, when in actual fact, it looks amazing. I showed a pair of sunglasses in the first part of this haul, and now there are another pair. These just gave me absolute Barbie's dream house, Clueless vibes, but when I pair them with something that is like grungy, utility style, I feel like it just gives it that like little bit of like girly spice. I don't know, I just quite like it. So these are just tiny, cute little pink sunglasses. I guarantee they don't do anything to block out the sun, nothing to protect your eyes, but they're cute. So we're gonna look past it. I think these came to a grand total of about £3 or £4. They are from, this is where the other pair of sunglasses is from as well. Nacked or Naked, when it's like NA-KD. I actually don't know how you say that, but absolutely love these. Probably gonna get a lot of wear out of these, but they will have to go with like specific outfits because of the style they are, but I'm loving the kind of 90s theme of these. Now, before you laugh at this next thing, this is the kind of thing that I probably would have picked out when I was about 17 and I was going through my vintage, granny cardigan, boyish skater style phase. But with my new lease of life in choosing new funky things, I feel like I can style it up. I don't know, this one I saw as a challenge. So this is a huge baggy shirt and it's from George Mann, I think? Yeah, George Mann, and I believe George is Asda, but it looks like a really old label, so this might be kind of vintagey, but it is an extra large. Not sure that it's actually a men's extra large because doesn't look very extra large to me, in the sense of like men, I don't know, anyway. But it's got this like funny little zip at the front, and it's kind of silky but not silky. It's like that weird like stretchy cotton material, I don't know. But this I saw as a challenge of what I can style it up, if I can make it look girly, if I can put it with a blazer, if I can cover it with some jewelry, I don't know. This I really saw as like a challenge, and again, I think it was like £5. So I'm just really enjoying the fun of playing with these different outfits and seeing how I can wear them, and kind of challenging myself to not just put on the same t-shirt and jeans every single day. So this is kind of a challenge for me, but let's see how I style it up. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, I do a lot of styling reels on there where I will make up like outfits and things like that, put them with handbags, shoes and jewelry. So my Instagram is in the description box below, or if you have your phone handy, it's just at the Southampton Girl. So all of these will be also linked and tried on my Instagram. So let's see if I can try and style this one up. Let's give me a challenge. And if you think you can think of a way to style this, let me know in the comments, or if you hate it, let me know in the comments, and we'll decide whether to toss or keep. Now we're finally down to the last couple of things. I'm just gonna move the bag. This is how big the bag was. Two of these turned up. That's a lot of stuff. This pair of trousers is actually what I wore the checkered shirt at the beginning with, and you will see why that was a crazy outfit. But for some reason it worked, and I don't know why. Anyway, these are really not my style, but I absolutely loved them, and I really, really wanted them. And again, I think they were like £8, something like that. So genuinely, for the cost per wear, even if I only wore them once, like £8 for a pair of trousers is like nothing. And then I can sell them on, and they can be reused and reloved by somebody else. I feel like there's something that my sister would like, but I didn't give her the chance to buy them because I wanted them. Maybe she can try them after me. But they're like this really kind of sky blue color, and they have, I don't even know what pattern this is. They are by a brand called Local Heroes, which I think is this kind of style as a brand. But they're just a really nice fit. So they're really skinny at the top, they go out at the hips, and then they come back in really skinny at the bottom. They are so comfortable. I wore them all day. I was in the office that day. They were just really comfortable. They do have back pockets and things as well. And really big front pockets. Like I can fit my whole hand in there, which is great, because iPhones are getting bigger, but pockets aren't getting bigger, which is really not very helpful. So when I find pockets, I keep pockets. These, I don't know how long they're gonna stay in my wardrobe, and I don't know how long I'm gonna wear them for. They might end up being something that I absolutely love and I wear all the time, or they might be something that I just wore that once, maybe another couple of times, just because I think they're funky. But honestly, I'm just enjoying being playful with it at the moment. There are 2 things left, and this was probably like £3. This is from ASOS Design. Don't know how that's different from ASOS, but it says ASOS Design. Anyway, it's pure and simple, just a green t-shirt that says Pacific in huge on the front. This gave me such 90s vibes. And I just thought it was the kind of thing where you can throw it on and make a statement, even if you're just wearing like black jeans, black shoes and a black blazer. This will give you a pop of colour and make it look like you've really thought about your outfit, when actually you haven't at all. Big gold chains, maybe some big gold jewellery, like bangles, something like that. I see this kind of with like, you know, the Christian Dior choker, the CD gold choker. I see this with something like that. Trainers, boots, even some heels. I feel like this is a really versatile piece, and I just love the colour of it. I'm really feeling the green this year. I said that in the other video, but I'm really feeling green as one of my kind of big staple colours for this year. And realistically, you can never have too many baggy t-shirts, can you? Let's be honest. And lastly, we have something I tried to wear, but then couldn't wear because the button came off. Don't know if that's just because I was being a little bit optimistic putting them on after I'd eaten, but anyway, this is something that's happened before with leather trousers, so I think it's just the leather trouser thing. These are originally from Nasty Gal, and they are the snake print brown faux leather trousers. They have a seam down the front, which is super flattering leg-wise, and they also have like a little split hem at the bottom. I think this is what the other trousers need, the green Boohoo ones, because I feel like when you have such a hard fabric, they need a little bit of give at the bottom for you to be able to get your foot in and out. So that's what I'm gonna go with the Boohoo ones. But for these ones, annoyingly, the button did pop off. However, I can sew it back on and it's not necessarily too drastic. I think I probably just had on like a plain long sleeve top on with these. The zip is absolutely fine, but as I say, the buttons just come off, but I can definitely sew that back on. I'll just take out the thread that's there, sew it on. I haven't done much sewing since I was in college, but we'll give it a go. I just love the fit of this kind of trouser where they've got the tight waist and then also the area for hip and then back down to skinny trousers. So I think I will enjoy wearing these. I just need to re-sew on the button. But again, probably a bargain at about maybe like £7–8, something like that. So you kind of have to take the pros and the cons. And that concludes the second part of this secondhand haul. Thank you so much for watching. Head over to my Instagram to see how I style all of the pieces and so much more. And I just need to keep shopping so that I can keep doing more of these hauls. But thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As I mentioned, links down below for 10% off on Reliked, and yeah, hope you have a good day.